In this section, you're going to be learning about modifying your master pages as well as in making snippets. Rather than manually just laying out additional header sections up at the top corners, you can import snippets. A snippet is a file that contains objects or text, and it's on a specific location, like in the top left corners of the documents. It's the same way you import a graphics file. First, double click on A3. That way both pages are in the section. And go up to File Place, or Control D, File Place. Go to your Adobe Lesson 3 folder, Lesson 3, and in the links section, you're going to look for the snippet that says snippet1.idms. Snippet 1. Right there. These are graphics. This is the snippet. Snippet 1. And it shows a preloaded object. Position the snippet icon outside the upper left corner of the spread, where the red bleed, right here, where it meets the guides, and click place. What just happened was a snippet was made for the entire page. There's a bottom icon, there's a top right corner, and there's a top left corner. Double click the B2 column layout, and you'll see it also has the snippet on it. They automatically apply. The A3 is the parent master, and the B2 is the child master. You can apply master pages to document pages as well by just dragging the master page icons onto document page icons in the Pages panel, or by using an option in the Pages panel menu. First, for example, double click on B2 column layout, and then drag it over to page 4. So just in order to do that, just click and drag to page 4, and now that has a B on it. If you don't want it there, then do Control Z. But in this case, this left side page, we're going to drag it over to the B, and page 5, this right side page, we're going to drag it over to make it a B as well. We're going to do the same thing to page 8 on that left page on B2 column layout. Select and drag it over to 8. You'll notice it says B, B, and B in the top corners. Double click pages 4 and 5, and you'll notice here's page 4, it says page 4, and this says page 5 over here. If you double click the icon on page 1, it says page 1. This is going to be a title page, so we're not going to apply any masters for this page. In order to do that, make sure you deselect your icon, go to the top, and then in the menu panel, you click on Apply Master to Pages. Once you have this Apply Master panel pop up, for Apply Master, instead of A3 column layout, click None, and then click OK. What just happened is now the first page has no master applied to it. To add new document to pages, to add new documents to the master pages, first I usually like to just deselect everything in my Pages panel. so I don't have anything available, because we're going to add 6 more pages to it. In the Pages panel menu, choose Insert Pages. Menu, and then go to Insert Pages. We want to add 6 pages, and we want to add it after page 4. So you can select 4, Insert after page 4, and click OK. You'll notice that it just added 6 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. You can use the Pages panel to rearrange the sequences of the pages and delete extra pages. In the Pages panel, click on page 12. See, page 12 right here. Notice that it's based on A3 column master. Drag page 12 icon up into the icon for page 11. Click and drag. Page 11 was pushed down to page 12, and page 12 is now page 11. If you click on page 5 and press the Shift key and click page 6 to select it, 5 and 6, and you can press delete. You can press delete down here, and it deletes those 2 pages. Now instead of 6 pages, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 extra pages. Next, we're going into showing you how to do changing the page sizes. You're going to create an insert within this newsletter by changing 4 of the page sizes. Go to the Pages tool and click page 5. Once you're at that Pages tool, and I want you to press the Shift key and select 5 through 8. In the Control panel down here, enter 36p for the width and 25p for the height. You'll notice there isn't an actual box to do that yet, but we can click on Custom, and we can do height and width, 36p and 25p. This control panel is also located here. Panel options, page attributes. But we're going to use this down here, custom. The width is going to be 36p. 36p. The height is going to be 25p6. And click OK. You'll notice that they changed to small inserts. Use the Page tool and select pages 5 through 8 if they haven't already been selected. And now we're going to set up the margins and columns. In order to do that, go up to Layout and go to Margins and Columns. In the Margins and Columns section, make sure that the Make All Settings, the same icon, this right here, make sure it's selected so that you can enter one setting for all 4 margins. And the top margin, enter 1p6. And if you do that and press tab, it automatically resets it for you. And for the columns, we want one column. One column. And if you press tab, and if it's on
Lydia
preview,
Beezer, please come to the front office. Lydia Beezer, please come to the front office.
if you have preview selected, you'll notice here's our new page setup. You can click OK. When you add sections to change the page numbering, you can make special sections you just created. You'll use its own page numbering system. You can use different kinds of page numbers within the document by creating sections. You'll start a new section on the first page of the special section, and then you'll adjust the page numbers. With your selection tool, you have your selection tool selected. Double click the page 5 icon. You'll notice it's right here. It automatically fits to the page. Choose numbering and section options from the Pages panel menu. Up here, numbering and section options. In the new section dialog box, make sure that start section and start page numbering are selected, and that the start page numbering at value is 1. Start page numbering at, and we want 1, like it says. Choose the lowercase Roman numerals for the style, which is down here. And you'll notice, if you click OK, everything else on the document changed to Roman numerals. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, I, IV, small Roman numerals, starting with the 5th page. The numbers below the page icons now appear as Roman numerals. The numbers on the footers of the remaining document pages that also appear as Roman numerals as well. We're going to specify for the document to use Arabic numerals as well. Select page 5 or page V right here. Remember, we need to change this back to page 5. And choose numbering and section options from the Pages panel menu. Up here in the menu section, go to numbering and section options. Select start page numbering at, and we want it to start at page 5 and resume and in the accompanying box and start section numbering on page 5. See, it's start section numbering, style 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we want in the selected style menu, and click OK. Now you'll notice we have 4 pages. We have lowercase Roman numerals, 5 of them, and we go back to page 5, 6, 7, and 8.